So I am a Maharashtrian, but I have been born and brought up more or less in Chennai. So I have spent a lot of time, 55 years in Chennai, and most of it working. So I moved here along with my job. And so I retired here. And for the last 10 years, I have been living at Pune, and I love Pune. So my work has involved a lot of marketing related activities, advertising, public relations, event management, and finally trainings. So that is a broad career path which I have had. Of course, along with that, I have learned a lot of things and I have evolved a lot as a person.
लक्ष्मी मैम आप बताइए आप क्या करती थी पहले
Yeah.
थोड़ा आपके बैकग्राउंड
I'm from South, but my husband was in army officer. So after taken the premature retirement, we settled in Pune since 91. So he started his own business. And I was also very active person since that time. I used to help my husband in the business and all. So, but now he died in 2007. Both my children settled here in Pune. So since that time, I also thought that let me also stay in Pune. But now I'm 70-year-old. So then I thought children are also busy with their own business, other activities with children. So then I thought of staying in some senior citizen home. Before this also I searched in so many other places, but somehow I like this place, and when I came here for the first time I got good vibes, and I thought of taking a flat here, and I'm happy.
Anjali ma'am, tell us something about your journey towards senior living. Why did you choose senior living? What made you to think about senior living?
Okay, there are actually 2, 3 factors which help me make a decision regarding this. Today, the generation is such that they are busy with their careers, really, really busy. There is no time that is free for them. In our generation, things were a little better, and in our parents' generation, it was much better. They had a very fixed schedule. My father would leave at 9, come back at 6. It was easy. I would leave at 8:30. I would come back at 7:30 still. And now my daughter, she leaves at 8 o'clock and she comes back at 11 o'clock, sometimes at 12 o'clock. So we cannot depend on having somebody at home with us all the time. It becomes a very lonely existence if you're at home. And also you have to manage maids, which is a very difficult thing. One day the maid is absent, one day the cook is absent. You have to wait for the ironing fellow to come and give the clothes. So you become a kind of household housekeeper to manage everything. It's not that I'm doing any work, but still I'm managing a lot of things. So that has been something which has been there in my mind. I have also seen seniors in the family having issues after they age as to how to manage and the difficulties. I do not wish to have my daughter have the difficulties with me in that sense. So I have visited a lot of places in the last 5 years and seen a lot of facilities. And so that has been evolving as a journey for me. I was very clear, this is my journey.
Ma'am, in the decision making process, uh, one of the criteria was to live with your siblings. So tell us something about that part.
Actually speaking, when I spoke to my siblings about it, both of them, in fact, have also got places here. So my sister is also a single person, and I'm also single. So it was a natural choice for us to live close to each other. So we have got 2 units here next to each other. So we have our space, plus we are close to each other. So that is a definite advantage because people in the US definitely prefer being close in the homeland here. And having lived here in the early years, they prefer being back here. And for me, it was always a choice that I would live in India. So I'm very happy being here because I have family also living here. My brother has also got an apartment on the same floor. So at some stage, we 3 siblings will be close to each other.
Lakshmi ma'am, tell us about your decision making process. Why did you choose senior living? While many people struggle in making decisions, why did you choose senior living?
Because it is people's mentality thinking that going to a senior citizen home, they feel that we have left out. Matlab, though children are there, then why not to stay with the children? Even my children and my friends, my relatives also used to tell me, but no one will take care of you. But they will just say कि why you want to go to senior citizen home. But it is us, हम लोग को खुद को सोचना चाहिए. We should think why we want to go and stay in senior citizen home, because I don't want to be a burden to somebody. Because at the age of 70 also, till now with God's grace I am able to look after my children also, and I help my friends also. But now the problems have started. So I feel that I should keep myself healthy and I should not become burden to others. So that is why I feel that everybody, whoever is crossing 65, 70, even if they are in good health, I think it is better, and we will have our our age people also to talk with somebody. Like outside children, they don't have time. So here अपने age के लोग रहेंगे, so at least we'll have some time to spend and to take care of ourselves. So I feel, and no need of cooking specially. So I feel that it is better idea to take after certain age. Everybody should think of it, I feel.
Actually, just as financial planning is done for your retirement, you should also look at a place to stay like a retirement home. Because see, retirement planning, they tell you in LIC, in all the mutual funds, they tell you retirement planning, corpus. This is a very important part also. You cannot live in the same way as you have lived in your 20s or 30s. So it's very important for us to consider it at a younger age also.
Lakshmi ma'am, I mean, just before choosing senior living, you are living in a large house, very large house. In fact.
Yes.
So from there to a smaller house in senior living. So tell us about why did you choose to move into a smaller house, for your retirement living, and what challenges you faced in a larger house, and why you choose to move into a senior living from that perspective.
Of course, I was throughout my life in army also. Before that also, my father was gazetted officer, so I always stayed in very big houses. But even recently, 1 year before I sold my house, that time also it was a very big house. But abhi aise lagne laga, now I started feeling that when servants don't come, and I had 1,000 square feet terrace. I had so many plants, but people never used to come in time, and I used to do, and I used to get tired. And now the age is not permitting me to do that much work, no, like before. So then I was thinking, am I staying for to take care of these things, house and plants and all, or I should take care of myself? I started questioning myself. Then I thought, no, it is better to go to a small place where you should be take care of by somebody. And like I told you already, okay, I'm very fond of nature. I had 65 plants in my house. So after coming and seeing this place, so of course nature is so nice. So that is also one of the reason I selected this place.
What were the criteria you followed while choosing a senior living facility? Because you have done your extensive research. So, while researching about senior living, what are the must factors you considered while choosing a senior living?
Okay. The must factors are easy access from a major city, because medical health is something that one has to think of. Of course, a cafeteria is important because I don't want to be burdened with cooking. I have never liked cooking. So I would like to have a place where somebody will take care of that. Occasionally, I can do something. That is important. Another thing is having very natural looking surroundings, being surrounded by plants. The weather has to be good. If the climate is good, half our health is good. So having a good healthy climate in a place is very critical. Also, the kind of people who are going to be around with us. Of course, if there are 400 people living there, all are not going to be close friends of ours. But some like-minded people will be there, and there will be a time for hobbies, interests, other things. So I think overall, these were the things which helped me. Easy access to airport, to the city. Easy access for having a hospital nearby. That is very important. Having good nature, good climate. I think all of these things have helped. I don't need to look at earning an income today, but I need to spend my time in the right manner, which is important. I don't want my brain to atrophy with doing nothing. I want to do a lot of things, which I think I will be able to do here.
Lakshmi ma'am, tell us about your decision making. So, what factors you considered while choosing a senior living?
And I feel that after, like we have, I feel that I have taken a correct decision. But like after coming to this place, of course, next year June they are promising they will give us. So that after that, we should be able to, we should be happy here. That we should be taken care of nicely by these people, which I feel they are going to take care, because they are also staying here and they are going to make a restaurant, and they promise that one dietitian also will be take care of. So the restaurant is not like outside restaurants. The food will not be suitable for seniors. That restaurant is going to be especially for the people who are going to stay here. And of course, I'm Army Hospital. Nearby Dehu Road is there, Kadki is there. So that all these things I have seen. Nature plus restaurant is they are having, and of course our age people, like she said, we cannot have everybody to, but some light-minded people will be there, and they are going to have so many activities, they said. And of course that school is also there. I can take part of there also with children and all. So I feel that my life after coming to this place will be better than what I am now.
I think for me, access to cities is also important, because if I have to take up some client meetings or work in Bombay, it is close by. Going back to Pune for some work is also close by. So I think overall that central location is very important for a place that I choose.
Anjali ma'am, tell us something about how are you imagining your life after moving to a senior living community? How would you imagine how your day would go? What are your expectations?
Yeah, I will tell you what is my imagination right now. I wake up very early. So let's say I wake up at about 5 o'clock. I would like to do my chanting, and then I would like to take a walk, because there's going to be a lovely walking track, I'm told. So I'm looking forward to taking a good walk surrounded by good nature. So, fresh air, it will energize me for the rest of the day. After that, have a nice breakfast, go back to reading the newspaper, then take a break. Again, maybe some hobby, some activity, some work, take a lunch break. So, there are many things. In the afternoon, maybe meet some friends. Otherwise, go out for some time. Again, evening, take a little walk. So, all of these things are very important. So, there will be some work, there will be some leisure, there will be some fun. So, all of this will be part of my life here. I'm looking at it like that. Because in any kind of community, I would not like to be bored and idle. There should be enough to keep me going. I would try out new activities.
Lakshmi ma'am, how are you imagining your life here?
That's what I said. Now I want to be active always. So now at the moment also I am okay with good health. Only thing is my knees problem. Knees are having problem. So but before coming to this place, I want to get it either knee replacement and whatever it will be. So after coming to this place, I will take care of my health better in a better way, and I will keep myself busy. And rest of my life, I would like to do some other good work also. Like I know some, I did some, I had my beauty parlor, and I know that. So I can teach to some people who are in necessity. Like one type of charity it will be. And like they are going to have a yoga class and all. I'm very lazy to do exercise. After coming to this place, I'll walk and I'll do swimming. I will do, some yoga. So I think I will keep. I will be able to keep better health after coming to this place, and I will spend my time also in a better way.
Anjali ma'am, we were just having a discussion that what is the right time to decide to move into senior living. Often people consider an alternative when they fall sick.
Correct.
So, in your view, what is the right time to take this?
There is no specific age as such, but definitely you have to keep exploring options. Maybe around 45, 50 is a good time, because see, what I see outside is people think of a home. Now today the younger generation buys a home before 30. They have a 2-bedroom home wherever, far out or nearby. So that is one thing. And they also invest in a holiday home, which I think they go once in 3 months or 6 months or whatever. Instead, if they look at a retirement home, it can be an investment option also for them, and later on they can always live there or sell it. So it's important when you're about 45, 50 to start thinking, because your children are in their late teens, and that time you have to start planning, prioritizing yourself and your life. It is critical that you think of yourself. It is not selfish. It's not self-centered. It is planned.
In fact, I feel one should have the stress-free life after certain age. I feel like after 50, 55, one should get retired and settle, and stress-free life and pollution-free. ऐसे जगह में रहेंगे ना, health will be automatically, it will be there. Because money is important. Of course, money is important, but money will not give you everything. So after certain age, you need good health, you need stress-free life, and of course, in city you will not get without pollution. So I feel if one can have money and responsibilities, if they fulfill everything, so I think after 50, 55, 50 नहीं तो 55 तक के बाद तो plan करना चाहिए. But for coming to place like this, any senior citizen that, so one should plan before only.
Ma'am, you were also mentioning that once a person becomes too old, it's very difficult to make decision and it's very difficult to adjust. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah. Now, what I feel is, let's say between 60 and 70, your mind is still active. You're able to talk to people, get along with people, and blend in well within a community. Whereas if you come, say, after 70 or 75, when first of all the community is set, they have their own friend group, circle, activities. And particularly if you have health issues, you are not in a position to make the right decision. Somebody else will have to make the decision for you, to send you somewhere, which is not a good way to live. While all your faculties are intact, you should make a decision, you should move, and you should do it. Because everything, we should keep the controls in our hands as to what we like, instead of allowing somebody else to decide for us. Like if my daughter chose a place for me, she would choose maybe a different kind of place. I would choose a place which is more in keeping with in sync with my thinking. So each one has a different way of thinking and living. And our children may not understand what we want. It's better we choose, we decide, and we try it out. There are places where you can try it out as well. You stay for a week, 10 days, see how it goes, and then take a call on that. So I think it is very important for us to understand and then make an informed choice.